Phil Neo. And previously on USA, Orange Man was shot. And anyone with two eyes and a brain has been saying the same thing for 4 years now. Mr. Joseph has officially dropped out of the race. And breaking news, this is how I imagined that the negotiations between the Democratic Party and Mr. Joseph went. Here's a live look of how that went.
I believe. Buddy about to get wet. Sling plant, I believe.
So that's how I imagined that things went between Mr. Joseph and the Democratic Party. And what it reminds me of, what's up, Ski? What's up? We already got the strike on TikTok. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button, hit the share. What it reminds me of is I have chickens, right? And I just had a bunch of chicks, and I put my chicks with my chickens. And one of the chicks was kind of a runt. And unfortunately, my big chickens pecked it to death. And that's kind of what happened here with Mr. Joseph and the rest of the party.
Sling plant, I believe. Buddy about to get wet.
They just pecked old poor Joseph to death. And he says that he will endorse Harris as the nominee for 2024. Which to me, it's like, even her own mother wouldn't endorse her. There is zero chance that she is going to win this thing. Zero chance. None. Absolutely zero. Here was RFK's thoughts. We'll watch this for a little bit. He brought up some pretty valid points across all of it. It's like this is WWE.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. I want to begin by commending President Biden for a career in public service, a long, long career in representing and serving our country, and for his handling of the many difficulties and challenges, personal challenges and tragedies that he suffered during his life with so much admirable conduct, and the empathy that he derived from those experiences that he was always proficient at showing to the rest of us. I want to add that a little over a year ago, when I entered this race, I predicted that President Biden suffered from a degenerative condition that was not going to improve.
By the way, anybody with two eyes and a brain could see that, right? Like, it wasn't, you didn't need to be Sherlock Holmes to understand what was going on there.
And that it would make it impossible for him to govern effectively.
Which, he's still like in charge.
Action of the DNC,
not fit to run, but he's still in
obvious
charge.
Condition was to hide it from the American public.
What's up, brother?
And to use their power over the Democratic Party nomination process to make sure that nobody could compete with President Biden in a way that would expose his deficiencies. And as a result, we are where we are today, which is in a period of crisis. And we have two crises, and they both derive from the same condition. And that condition is the emergence of the domination of corporate power over American democracy that accelerated beginning in 2010 with the Citizens United case that unleashed a tsunami of corporate money into the American political process. And both parties are now captured by that corporate money. Yeah. And they've lost any kind of authentic connection to the American people or to the populist goals of the Republic and of democracy. On the Republican side, President Biden promised the last time around that he was going to drain the swamp. But instead, he came in and he appointed a pharmaceutical lobbyist and CEO to run HHS, Verizon lobbyist to run the FCC, a Goldman Sachs CEO to run the Treasury Department,
the most swampiest
an oil lobbyist to run
person,
the Interior Department, a coal lobbyist to run the Environmental Protection Agency, and so on. And only today, President Trump has announced that in his new administration, should he win this election, that Jamie Dimon will be his choice as Commerce Secretary.
This season of USA is wild. Our hero emerges from the ashes, and he was never really a hero. It was not to be trusted. And then they tried to kill off our favorite character. But then he's the bad guy, but then he's the good guy. This season of USA is wild.
And that Larry Fink,
I can't wait to see how the finale is going to go.
the director of BlackRock, will run the Treasury Department. This is the swamp. These are swamp creatures. And his pick as vice president is a salute to the CIA and to the intelligence community and to the military-industrial complex. Their gravy train is going to continue. And President Trump has a connection to the American people, a populist connection, but in many ways it's the same.
So there you go. In my opinion, now this is a two-man race for sure. Both cases are excellent for cryptocurrency. Okay, this is a two-man race between these two, between Orange Man and RFK. Either way, everything, everywhere, all at one time. Either one of them wins. I am showing you guys right now the speakers at the Bitcoin conference in the next couple of days. This is literally 4 days from now. Both of these individuals will be at the 2024 Nashville Bitcoin conference. Either way we go, Bitcoin is going to a minimum of 138K. This is inevitable. This is finished. It does not matter. Everything, everywhere, all at one time. Everything, everywhere, all at once. And of course, yeah, like, he's going to drain the swamp by having the biggest swampy swamp person with the biggest swamp ass. Justin, Elon Musk. Laser eyes are back, baby. Back like we never left. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Back like we never left. And Fear and Greed is now back in the 74. Last week we were at 33. Today we're at 74. Just like that, with a flip of a switch, with a drop of a hat. In other news, Bitcoin is now in French pension plans. And we're going to get into the charts later on. And allegedly, Elon Musk is going to be speaking at 2024 conference as well. We'll see how that goes. Bitcoin to the moon along with Sonic, 100%. You speaking next to Orange Man? No, I'm not. I'm not. He says, can you do Sonic TA? I got you. You buying the Sonic dip? I am. And I did not meet the post goal this week, so I owe 100,000. Sonic. KJ, thank you for the tiny diny. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
WebDog says, I'm from Austria. Does Rob have a chance to win? I would say so. Now, he's not being presented that way from the mainstream media. He's not being presented that way from the mainstream media. From CNN, from ABC, from NBC. It's not being presented that way. But, like, the reality of the situation is your boy Ski, somebody who is streaming to you live right now from my basement, is closer to CNN in reach than CNN is to Joe Rogan. Than CNN is to whoever, Bob Dylan. I am closer to CNN in reach than CNN is to Joe Rogan. So calling them the mainstream is not really even accurate. Ski Legend of Legend, what is your sand prediction? I got you. I didn't receive a giveaway prize the other day. Inside Out, I shot you a DM on Twitter. All right, I got you, fam. I've been pretty sick. One less whale with Solnick. Better out than in. I'd rather them leave now. Let's look at Solnick chart. Then we'll get into your guys' coins. Ski for VP. Jasmine. I don't like Jasmine. I do not like Jasmine. It's fine to me, but buy the Solnick Dick. 1 million Solnick. Win 100K Solnick giveaway post for missing goal. When should we do that? We'll do, how about we do 25K tonight, and then we'll do the other 75K over the course of a week. Let's do that. Did render... So, Ski, what up with hee? When going up, rising tides will float all ships. When Bitcoin finally breaks to the next leg higher, everything will break to the next leg higher. Everything. Myself, thank you for the $1.99 donation, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Can you do Andy ETH? I got you. Let's start it off with that. Is this the right one right here? The first one? 146 million. Hello, your boy Ski. What's up, fam? If you guys are watching on TikTok, make sure you guys are hitting the like, hitting the share. TikTok already nerfed the live a little bit, so it already took down the thing. So let's get this party started. Bitcoin hit 68K today. All right, Panka, I got you, fam. All right. This is the one right here, Andy on ETH. I actually like this chart. This looks pretty solid to me. This looks pretty damn solid to me. And what we're going to do here is hopefully it'll stop freaking out. And we'll pull a new fib on this one. But this is your distribution, your markdown, your reaccumulation. And this is on a ton of support here. So I don't anticipate that it's going to go lower than this. This is your sign of strength, your back test. So all things are looking pretty damn good for this. Retracement is about, bro, 002252 88 chart. I got you. And that is about 50%. Price discovery is about 2x from here. And parabolic is about a 5x from here. That's just for the next leg. It could do multiple legs. Would not be weird. What are your thoughts on the new ASI token? Big picture, I like it. In the medium term, it has more work to do for me on the charts. Still has work to do on the charts. What's up, you guys? Flux just took a nice pump. We had 72 cents. Yeah, we'll take a look at Flux. I just put out this video on the Patreon / YouTube / TikTok members for XRP. This one was a banger. A banger, banger, banger. some pretty big Mike for president. Definitely could be. Their only hope now. Can Sonic be stored on Nano X? Yes, it can be. All right, let's look at Flux, and then we'll go back to Sonic. Black Friday sale. Soul is strong. Nice little pump. Yeah, this is accumulation. Sign of strength. Back test of the prior range. We got to get above the 200 here, which is about 78 cents-ish to really get rocking and rolling for Sonic. But realistically, we're waiting for Bitcoin to make that next leg. To me, what's probably going to start it off is this right here. Bitcoin conference with all of the biggest players are going to be here. And, of course, he'll be here virtually. What up, broski? A lot of really big names are going to be at this place. So I'm excited for that. I actually don't know any more of these people, to be honest. But the headliners are huge. Actually, I'm still... Oh, I know Ben. Ben! I know a Ben. There we go. But either way, I'm pretty excited for that. I mean, damn, there's a lot of speakers. Alright. What's up, my boy Ski? Alright, let's look at Sonic. Then we'll go to ADA. Yeah, I think Flux can hit $14. We're already all the way back to 1.6. This is just one isolated cell, but it's still a higher high, or a higher low, excuse me. So very, very, I mean, it's still fine. All this was is a Black Friday sale back into the 236, but there's so much support here. This still is a confirmation of the reversal. All this was a great opportunity for you to get a little bit of a lower price. How to store Sonic on Nano? You need to get your Solana address from Nano, because it's on the Solana blockchain. So it's really just your Solana address, and then you would send Sonic via your Solana address. Right? So if your last four of your Solana ledger address is 1234, you would copy that, send it to your, or like get that address. Always do a test amount first, by the way. So do like $10 first. And then you're going to go to your Phantom, your Soulflare, wherever you're storing it. And then you're just going to hit send, and you're going to send it to your Solana from Ledger. Okay. Obatron says, do you see the prophecy by Brandon Briggs regarding XRP to 10K? He had a prophecy of Orange Man that came true. Listen, there is zero chance okay, I'll say it like this. There is zero chance in the US dollar's lifetime that XRP is going to get to $10,000 per coin. That doesn't exist. The only scenario which that exists is the US dollar is like Zimbabwe's currency. Then it would be possible. But for a scenario of the US dollar still being one of the top currencies in the world, and that's how we're measuring it, and it going to 10K, that doesn't exist. Now, I will say, I have not been this bullish on XRP in a long time. Right now, we just had something, and I went over this thoroughly on the members video, but we just had something take place that's only happened a few times, and every time we had it happen, it was a minimum of an 8x. I'm not a part of the XRP cult. I look at charts. Just like I was asked, are we rich yet? I was asked about ADA. Let's look at ADA. I never owned ADA before 2024. I'm simply looking at value. The same thing is true for XRP. I did not buy XRP back in 2017. That's not what happened. I made most of my accumulation on XRP in 2022 and 2023. I owned a little bit of it before then, but my biggest plunge was 2022, 2023. My average price is like 30 cents. All right, let's find ADA. And the reason that I had a shift, so to speak, is because I look at value, upside potential, downside risk. How much do you think you can make with 10K in a bull run? Realistically, you could 10x that. LOL, it's the XRP to 10K for me. Yeah, that's not happening. Maybe $10, 10,000, no. Not in a sense of where we're measuring the US dollar, and the US dollar is still something of any value at all. Like, in the only scenario which XRP goes to $10,000, the US dollar is now equal to Zimbabwe currency. Okay? Like, we're not even going to measure it in dollars anymore. That would be the only scenario where that would happen. Cardano, can Cardano go to $1? Easily. In fact, that would be my actual most conservative target for Cardano is $1.50, $1.45. Everything that is not broken will retrace. A retracement is to the 0.5 or the 702. That is about a 2.2x. That's about $1.45. My parabolic target is about $6 to $8, and that's about a 13 to 14x. Check ICP. It's pumping. Thoughts on VET? VET to me is the, out of blue chip plays, to me it has the highest upside potential with the least downside risk. I have like 120 mil on Iraq Diner waiting for a revelation. XRP at 10K will need a market cap of 700 trillion, and that will never, exactly, like, that's not happening. I'm not, let me be clear, I'm not even entertaining that idea. $5 to $14 is my target. Okay, it would need something so crazy. Like, the US has fallen at that point. On this season of USA, the USA has fallen. Our currency, people are burning it to stay warm by the fire. That's the only scenario where that's possible. So only go on Black Friday sale for real? Yes. So you're saying there's a chance. XRP with the same market cap as Apple only gets it to about $60. Listen, my target is $5 to $14. That's my target. $5 to $14. Which is more than enough to do some real damage. When approximately do you think the Bitcoin backtest will occur? I think pretty soon. Like, we're already in 74. This cycle, yes. We're already at 74 on the fear and greed. All right, let's look at ADA. Let's look at ADA. Very clean chart. And again, I never owned ADA before 2024. Let me dispel. Let me set the record straight. I look for value. Downside risk, upside potential. This is a good value play to me. Do you think Sol will get an ETF before Litecoin? Everything, everywhere, all at once. Retracement. Okay, yeah, we already did all this. Let's go to XRP. Let me show you something that just happened. I went thoroughly on this on the Patreon video / YouTube members video / TikTok subscribers video. But we'll briefly touch it. And this has only happened 4 times. Technically 5. 5 times. This level, so what we're looking at is XRP / Bitcoin 3D. Okay, and what this measures is XRP's profitability in comparison with Bitcoin, measured in Bitcoin, right? This has only happened 5 times since the beginning that it touched this level. And I have them all circled. Every time that it happened, it was a minimum of an 8x. That was the lowest performer. Very quickly afterwards, it was a minimum of an 8x. And the best case, I think, was this one right here. And it was like 150x. I don't think we're getting 150x. I think that, 10 to 20x is more reasonable. But here you go. We have them lined up perfectly. And we'll show you. So here was one time that it happened. A 71x. Here was another time that it happened. This was the a 13x. Here was a time where it happened. An 8x. Okay? Every time that this has happened, the least that we got was an 8x. But we have this like uptrend / downtrend, a parallel wedge for like 10 years now. And it seems to be breaking out. It seems to have nowhere else to go. So that, I know it's like clickbait all the time to be like, XRP is gonna rip, it's gonna melt faces. But actually, this has only happened 5 times. Every time that it happened, there was a minimum of an 8x very shortly after. So we'll see. We will see. Chainlink $90. Yes, that is my $80 to $180. Those are my targets. Savage Turbo Coin prediction. Which coin hits the highest 2025? XRP, ADA, or SAND? Highest what? Highest price per coin or highest market cap? Meme Beam, thanks for the roses, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Wolf prediction. Listen, I don't... Sand prediction. I have not liked Wolf's chart, and I still don't like Wolf's chart. Price per coin. Price per coin. Probably XRP still. Yeah, this is still like distribution in the markdown phase. This is until you take this out at 11 cents, you can't say that it's any different. So that's the key level to take out there. It says, hello there, you lovely savage. Can we see AI tech prediction for the bull run? I got you, fam. You think we could potentially see early bull run beginning December? Like, I think that as soon as Bitcoin gets above 75K, that's when the real bull run is going to start. Now, I don't think we're going to have mass euphoria. Caspa to get to $10. Over time, not this individual. So I think we'll get this party started in September. Yeah, I agree. The bull run will start the next time that Bitcoin gets above 80K or 75K. It's not going to be mass euphoria until 2025, but the party will be starting and the real money will be made from the people that are accumulating now. You don't want to be waiting until we're in euphoria. This is something that I just showed in my Patreon video today. We talked about Fibonacci's and such. And we showed that the technical bull run is in between the all-time high and the 4236. But realistically, when Bitcoin did that last time, it had already done an 8x. And there was only another 1.4x. So it's only like the last little 20% of the gains. Realistically, most of the gains are going to be had when Bitcoin, from the time that Bitcoin is where it's at, into price discovery. And the same is true for most of the coins that we're looking at. All of the gains are going to be had from the bottom to the prior all-time high. There's more gains to be had, but the majority is from the bottom to the top. And not the new top, the previous top. Right, so an example, Quant, from here to the prior top is a 5x. That's the majority of the gains that's going to be had. Okay, so from here into price discovery, which is where most of retail is going to enter, until the max is another 1x, maybe a 1.5x. I wasn't sure if I should pull out or not. It's been over. 100 million market cap. Yeah, 100 million market cap. All right, let's look at Sand. 100 million market cap is my low-end prediction for Solnick. Dumb question for you, Boyski. Why can't I rotate my screen anymore on live like I used to? I don't know. What does it say? You definitely can on YouTube, fam. If you want to do that, you can. I am live on YouTube right now. YABOYSKEY. Here's my user. Boom. If you want to have a better viewing experience, try checking out YouTube or Twitch. How much XRP do you have? How much XRP do you have? I have enough. It's probably like maybe 10%. Let's look at 10 or 15% maybe. VET, I like VET here. Sand. Parabolic is $13. I think Sand's only going to retrace though. That's still a 12x. $5 for a retracement. AI Tech. Oops. Trying to make sure I don't miss any comments. 50,000 XRP. 50,000 XRP will get you roughly $50,000. Please, Z-Chain price prediction on Coinbase. I got you. Let me look at my man's coin here. AI Tech. Are we talking about Sidious? Well, I would say that this was the local top and this is the markdown phase. It probably has a little bit more work to do. Yeah, this went really high. So it's probably going to come all the way back down here to 7 cents before it starts the next leg. It's going to be boring and choppy for a little minute. The next leg would take you to about $1. This TA, this is in accumulation still. Last I checked. Just sideways and up. Actually looking pretty good, to be honest. All right, let's look at. What are your thoughts on Injective, bro? Thoughts on Injective. All right, let's look at it. INJ, right? I don't really have any thoughts on Injective, but we can look at it. Yeah, to me, this is distribution. This is already done. This is the same chart as Render. And there's a huge gap here, to me, that has a good chance of getting filled sooner or later. And you're talking 50, 70%. To me, this is still the markdown phase. It's got some work to do. You want to be buying all of the boredom. You know, it gave you 113 days to get this price before it did a 30x. Like it already did a 30x. To expect much more out of it on this phase, I think is, you know, not wise. So this was already distribution to me, aka the top. And this is the markdown, what we call the bear market. This has some work to do. It's probably going to come all the way into here. He says, are we rich yet? Rich is a state of being. How's the intermittent fasting going? I gave up. I'm a sucker for pizza, man. You can, okay. You don't have to be as strict as me. Just like give yourself grace. You know, if you fall off the horse, get back up again. And it's probably wise to allow yourself a cheat meal per week or whatever you need to like stay consistent with it. But it's going well. Got a certain amount to buy Crow or Rose or just, yeah, both of those are about the same to me. ROI potential wise. What price you see Soul going to? About 700. They should have put in Big Mike. Says, dude, I keep falling off. Well, that's part of life. That's the game of life. It's not about how many times you fall down. It's about how many times you fall down and you can keep getting up. If you put a tree in a dome with no wind and no rain, the roots will not grow. Our failures, our setbacks, our trials, our tribulations, they are our greatest allies. So give yourself some grace and know it's all a part of the journey. Is storing XRP on QFS Ledger safe for extra security? Listen, as long as you're not giving your keys up to anyone, it doesn't matter where you put it. As long as you don't click on any websites, as long as you don't give your keys to someone, people will often say that, like, my account got hacked, right? This account was hacked, but that's not really what happens. You see, hacking would be like if I put this device, right? Let's say I have this device right here, and I plug it into your computer, and it goes, and it just like downloads all of your information. That's a hack. That's a true, proper hack, right? So when people say it got hacked, that's not really what happened. Really what happened most times is it got phished. It got tricked. Most times, people give their seed phrases via clicking on a website that is a copycat or something like that. And that's how they get drained. But it's not really hacking, it's tricking. But yeah, Ledger is safe. I use Ledger. Ledger is fine. There's all these FUD about Ledger. And there will be more FUD at the bottom again. Big Mike doesn't want any part of the political game anymore. She doesn't want it any less either. Mint layer or ribbon? I don't own either one of those, to be honest. AI Doge market cap. Can you check XLM? Yeah. Alright, Mankey. What's the ticker for that? This isn't really enough data, fam. Yeah, $1 for XLM. XLM has a little bit of inflation. What's the ticker for Zeta Chain? Sacrifice some alts to buy Sonic Dip, but it's going to be worth the 50 to 100x. Oh, yeah. Casper TA. I'm going to keep asking till he does. No, I actually think that Casper's a good value here. Yeah, this is just this is just the markdown phase. And the problem with this is there's nothing to catch this. So there's not really a lot of data here, but this is clearly the bull run, the distributional top, and this is now the markdown phase. There's no prior data to say, hey, we're gonna get caught at this level. Who knows? You just have to see how this one plays out. Once it starts being boring and sideways, then you could have some projections. Once you see that, that's your best case scenario. Boring and sideways for a minute. And then you could project where it's going to go. But at this stage, this is just the falling knife stage. Bro, get out of here. You're like the son I never had. AVAX. All right, let's look at Caspa and AVAX. Okay, I take that back on the value. This is now entering into a completely different phase. The next leg is going to be about 50 cents or so, I think. Let's effing go Solana. Yeah, about $700 for Solana. That's my target. What's up, Ski? What's up, brother? Special teams. AVAX. Can you look at XDC, please? Let's see what it might do. All right, so here's the deal with XDC and all the ISO coins. Just like Bitcoin is the son of the market, XRP is the son of the ISOs, right? So Quant, XDC, XLM, they're all waiting for XRP. And if my theory is correct on XRP, XDC and others are going to do very, very, very well. But we'll look at that. But this chart right here is beautiful. Accumulation, sign of strength, backtest of the prior range. Parabolic is about an 8x from here. Live and learn. DCA, my friend. The same person that predicted Orange Man's assassination predicted XRP will go skyrocket up. Well, he didn't really predict an assassination. So in that regard, he was wrong. There was an attempt. There was not a success. So therefore, it's not an assassination. It's an attempt. I think that XRP will go up, but not to 10,000, no. That's not mathematically possible, right? If you go outside of the reality which we live in, then it's possible. But in the reality where we live, that's not possible. It's not mathematically possible. That would need a $700 trillion market cap. I do think that at a minimum, it's going to do about an 8x very soon. HBAR has bad tokenomics, my friend. I love the technology of HBAR. I hate the tokenomics, meaning the inflation is not good. All right, let's look at AI Doge for my man on Twitch. Says I've seen that, but his prediction is not possible. Yeah, no, it's literally not mathematically possible. And I'm seeing things in the chart on XRP that are extremely bullish for a really big breakout. A really big breakout, though, is $5 or $14, not $10,000. That's not a really big breakout. That's not a really huge bull run. What that is fantasy land, la la land, delusional land, where math doesn't matter, market cap doesn't matter, bro, because trust me, that's what that is. That's not real. All right, I don't mind this chart though. Retracement. I don't like the coin. Ah, my. Okay, I hate this when it doesn't tell me what the freaking number is. That's annoying. Retracement is 0 to the 9th power, 617. Parabolic is 0 to the 8th power, 817. When bull run happens, how do you cash out when exchanges have monthly limits? Well, I don't need to cash out. I live my life in crypto. Okay, I mine Bitcoin. I mine Caspa. I mine DNX. And all of my revenue I use. I buy groceries with Bitcoin. I don't need to cash out because I live my life in it. I use the Coinbase card and the Uphold card. I don't need it to go to my bank. However, switch to market cap. However, like how much, what's Coinbase's limit to your bank? Like, bro, how much of a baller are you? You need $1 million every day? I know lots of exchanges are $10,000 a day. That's $300,000 a month. Like, how much do you need in a month? What are you trying to pull off here? What are you trying to pull off? How do you even do that? No, it's 10,000 a day. Solnick or Cliff says 35K per day per bank. Yeah, like literally add more banks. 35,000 a day is enough though. That's a mil. That's 1 million. You're good, bro. In your opinion, best exchange with no KYC to trade futures? I just made a video about it. But BitUnex, I'm using them. I'm not like endorsing them. I'm saying that, let me be very careful. Let me be very clear with my words here. I believe in self-custody. You should store your own crypto. You should not store your crypto on an exchange. Every single bear market, the lesson always is, every time an exchange gets wiped out for sacrifice, everybody on that exchange loses all their money, and then the song repeats. It's a new song, it's a different dance. Same song, different dance. Same shit, different toilet. Every single time. Okay? So that's always the lesson of the bear market. Not your keys, not your crypto. Store your own freaking crypto. Please, for the love of God, figure that out now when things are still good. Let me say it again. Figure it out now while things are still good. That being said, the one that I'm using right now the most is BitUnex. I don't believe you should store your crypto there. I'm not affiliated with them, but they are. All you need is an email address, and that's it. And you can send in Solana or XRP or whatever the hell you want. When you think, did Render switch from ETH to Solana network? They might have bridged. I'm not really too interested in Render right now, where it's at. OXO prediction. Thanks, Ski. Yeah, I'm not affiliated with them. Not your keys, not your crypto. I promise you that will be the next lesson in 2026 or 2027. Some exchange, if not many exchanges, will go to zero, and everyone who is storing all their crypto on there is going to lose all of their funds. Listen, I'm telling you what will happen in 2026. This is what's going to happen. And everyone's going to be like, oh my God, it went to zero. It's different this time, bro. Trust me. My wife's boyfriend has a Coinbase account. He's in the clear. He knows what's up. So in 2026, after Bitcoin goes to 138,000 or 207,000, it will start to go down and there will be some sacrifices and it's going to come all the way back down to 60,000 again. And it will be because whoever, I don't care, Binance, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Mexi, somebody is going to go to zero. And they're going to be the sacrificial lamb that marks the bottom. Everyone will think it will go lower, but that will in fact be the absolute bottom. Trust Wallet is good or bad? Trust Wallet is good. XRP will be number one cap. SOBA to the moon. SOBA's still working on the markdown, in my opinion. It's just a normal back test, bro. Everyone wants a straight line up, but in reality, this is what a straight line up looks like. Let me show you what a straight line up looks like. Everyone wants this, but that's not how it works. This is how it's going to work. This is what a real straight line up is going to look like. Right? That's what Solnik is doing. We've made a higher low. Just like that. All it is a good value, a Black Friday sale for whoever is a real savage. I do have confidence in Coinbase being a publicly traded company. SOBA to the zoo. Tuh. Hey Ski, I know it's early, but when are we nearing the top of the bull run? Will you be making videos saying to start to sell? Because the top, listen, just like there are, okay, this is a good question. So Bitcoin is King is asking me, basically, when I'm seeing signs that the top is in, will I make videos stating that I think that the top is in? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, I will be making videos explaining why I think that the top is in. Okay? And just like I made videos here when FTX went to zero, explaining why I thought that the bottom was in, I was a very hated man for making these videos. But there are creators who are right, and there are creators who are popular. Pick one. Pick whichever one you like. You can be right or you can be popular. You cannot be both. Next week, lots of news. My BSL off. Yeah, I don't think we're making a new bottom, but yeah, right now in the micro, Bitcoin is again hot again. You know, it's not like extreme hot, but we're 68 on the RSI. The fear and greed is back to 74. This is sort of what I think is going to happen right here. I'll show you guys quickly. This is sort of what I think is going to happen. Positionally, we're looking really good on the macro. In the micro, it's not going to be weird to have a little back test into the 60K range. That wouldn't be weird at all. Not even a little bit. Before, like, actually making the real next leg up. The less popular, always the right ones. Can you email me when the top is in? I'll make videos about it. I'll put it out to everyone. And what's probably going to happen, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to say the top is in. Bitcoin's going to be at 207,000 or whatever. And let's say, like, I'll make a video here at 205,000. It will probably wick to 208,000 or whatever. And people will be like, see? Nana boo boo. Stick your face in doo doo. Ha 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 ha. But then that will be it, right? People will be like, this guy's an idiot. But in this game of musical chairs, the game is not to see who gets the most comfy seat. Look at how comfortable my chair is. That's not the game. The game is to sit down first. That is how you win at the game of musical chairs. It's not to see who has the king chair. Who's got the gaming chair? No, that's the wrong game. You are playing the wrong game. The game is to find a seat and park your behind down. That's the game. That's how you win. When the top for Bitcoin will be the same for the alts will have a little bit after that. That's what they've done in the past. Who's going to carry the boat? Looking forward to some Sonic merch. Do Aave or ETC? I like ETC's chart a lot. Top could easily be in the near term. Not likely. Not likely. So when you feel the top, is that the time to start selling, taking profit? Tangent wallet, highly recommend. Any wallet will work. Any wallet will work. Realistically, any wallet will work. Make sure I didn't miss any comments on the Sonic account, because we're live on the Sonic account as well as the Your Boy Ski account. What Sonic merch? We have t-shirts. I haven't set up the website yet. I've been pretty sick, but I'll probably set that up after the Bitcoin conference, and then we'll release it to you guys. Top 102, 112. That would be the minimum. Top to me, 88K is my minimum. 138K is my medium. 207 is my maximum. Aave about a 5x from here. ETC about a 10 to 15x. Ski for crypto president. It's happening in December. Time to me is irrelevant, but I don't think so. So when you feel the top is in, that's the time to start to listen. The time to start taking profits is when we get above the 1618. Just like you should be DCAing below the 236, DCA out above the 1618. And I would have 20%. Like I'm going to DCA up to 20% at this level and do that. Again, you don't need to get the high. People have this weird fixation with I'm going to wait for the absolute bottom. That's when I'll buy. Because I know I'm going to do it. I'm going to swoop in, go on the secret night ops mission. I'm going to buy the absolute bottom. I'm going to go all in right then and there. We're going to buy. And then, hear me out. I'm going to go on another secret mission. And I'm going to sell the absolute top. I'm not selling a dime till we get there. That's what people do. But that is wrong. You're playing a game of musical chairs. The game is not to get the most comfortable chair. The game is to sit down first. The game is to make sure you get a seat that you have your eye on, aka accumulate. Buy every single week when people are not talking about it, when people are scared, when people are fearful. And then make sure you find a chair to sit down in when things start getting exciting. If you do that, you will make money and save. Listen, Let's say if I make a 30x on a coin, let's say I make a 30x on a cryptocurrency. What the hell is another 30%? Why do I need to stress out about a 30% when I've already made a 30x? You don't. Leave that exit liquidity for somebody else. That's not for you. That's not for you. You don't need that 30% if you've already made a 30x. Bro, Anchor and Helium prediction. I like Helium a lot. Anchor, I don't remember their tokenomics on. What is ETC? Ethereum Classic? Why? Yes, Ethereum Classic. I just like the chart on. The chart looks good to me. The chart looks really good to me on ETC. Can you check Cheeks? Live content, bro. Thanks for all your knowledge. Thank you. Appreciate you, fam. Love. I appreciate you, brother. All right, let's look up. Mosey, continue to DCA. Listen, there was somebody who did this last time. There was a, I don't remember who it was. Shout out if you're watching. But there was a savage who bought the absolute top last time. They bought the absolute top. But they believed in me, what I'm trying to do here in our community, and they DCA'd all the way down. Every single week they were buying. And now, even though they started buying here at 6 million, because they DCA'd all the way through, they're already on a more than a 5x still. Okay, DCA is the way. And you will average your cost down. You think Bitcoin will reach 100K by elections? It's possible. How high you think ETH is going? About 7,000 to 12,000. All right, let's look at Helium. There is no other project at this market cap that you know is going to be here in a year from now. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. What do you think about DAG? DAG's okay. No, DAG, okay. I don't have any thoughts on LAI, but my thoughts on DAG are I'm suspicious, okay? Overall, it's a solid project. The 20% APY stuff concerns me. Which APY means annual percentage yield, right? So the percentage that they give you for staking it, right? There becomes a point quickly when you reach a certain threshold of percentage that they're going to give you for staking this. And right now, it's like 20%. So if you're getting 20% for staking that, you need to ask the question, where is this yield coming from? 5 to 7% I think is okay. But when you start getting into like the 20, 30%, you need to ask some questions. You need to ask some serious questions. And the question you need to ask is, where is this APY coming from? How are they outperforming the stock market so much that they can profit and give me more than what the stock market is returning? 9 times out of 10, what you're going to find is the APY is coming from you. Typically when you're above a certain threshold, the APY, the yield, the percentage gain is coming from you. Just like the US dollar. When marketing start? As soon as the NFTs are launched. Helium. Yeah, I'm looking at Helium right now. This is the markdown phase, the accumulation, the sign of strength, the backtest of the prior range. This is the chart that I'm looking for, and I like this chart a lot. Retracement is about a 3x, that's about $20. Price discovery is a 10x, that's about $50. And then absolute parabolic is $111. That'd be a 20x. One Harmony One. Can you show chart levels for Matic? Yeah. It's at the 236. I mean, this is just like your classic parabolic rise, distribution, crash down, reaccumulation. Matic and Quant have very similar charts where they already did a big move in the bear market. Like Matic did a 4x when everything else was dead. Quant did a 4x when everything else was dead. And now people are like, what the hell? Why is it going back lower than the lows? Which it's not, right? So they're kind of in the same boat. But yeah, I think it's going to perform very well. Price discovery is about a 5x. Parabolic is about an 11x. All right, let's do a 25,000 Solnic giveaway. Because if you guys don't know, I put out the goal where I had to make 100 pieces of content per week, or I had to give away 100,000 Solnic. I did not meet that goal this past week, because I was sick. My daughter got me sick. But I'm a man of my word, so over the next couple of days, we're going to give away 100,000 Solnic. So, I don't have a notebook. Here we go. Let's write down. I don't have a pencil. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. And should we make it a song, or what should we do? Be Like Water. What's up, brother? Can you do XRD? We'll do XRD. The OG. Song, movie. Not a lot of data on this one. Or a weird chart. There's enough data. Just at the bottom of the range. Retracement is about a 2.6x. Parabolic is about a 10x from here. All right. All right, let's do a song. Give me a category for 25,000 Solnic. Give me a category of music. Country. I'm gonna pull this over here. 80s. All right, we're gonna play a game. Hip hop. Don't Forget Me. R&B. Hip hop. Dance. I like that. Let's do dance. Let me think of a song here, and I'll give you some more details on it. What we got? Metal? I don't think we've done metal. I don't like it. Alright, I changed. We're not doing dance. Let's do hip hop. Nothing was speaking to me. Alright, what do we got here? All right, I got the song, or I got the artist. Okay. I got it. I got it. All right. This song was written within the last 10 years, or created within the last 10 years. I'm gonna play 1 second of it. There you go. I just played it. I'll do it again. I'm going to play 1 second of it. I didn't mean to play it just then. We're going to play 1 second of it. Whoever guesses it right first is the winner of 25,000 Solnick. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 1 second.
You good?
There you go. The hint was it was created in the last... It's not Kid Rock. It's hip hop. Hip hop created in the last 10 years.
Good, T-minus.
I'll just keep playing it so you guys get it. It's not Drake. It's not T-Money. It's not 50 Cent. It is J. Cole. It is J. Cole. Middle Child. Crypto Painter 69 is the winner. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I will never message any of you first. I won't be live. I'll be live Monday through Wednesday, 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Excuse me. Monday through Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central. I'll be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the Bitcoin conference. Going to be recording a lot of content there. So some big